Prime Minister Modi's speech when he spoke about Muslims as infiltrators and the Congress would be giving them what rightfully belongs to the Hindus.
Hmm.
What he has done is it is not just an attempt to win the election. It is also an attempt to tell us what the third Modi term will look like. It's going to be more brazen. It will have a brazen disregard for all the world and all the human rights organizations in the world which are critical of him. Not that Mr. Modi has shown any regard for human rights agencies in the last 10 years. Amnesty has been thrown out of India. Cases have been registered against Amnesty every time, with this Freedom House or all the indices which criticize India, the government latches at them. The mainstream media has collapsed. Next year is the centenary celebrations of the RSS. Um, and I feel that Mr. Modi's gift to them will be a democracy which will effectively be a Hindu state. And that's my biggest fear. A democracy in which the institutions would have been paralyzed, a democracy in which people will be only largely subjected to propaganda, state propaganda, a democracy in which elections will be a farce here on, a democracy in which opposition leaders will be incarcerated, jailed, journalists will be treated as enemies of the states, minorities will be second class citizens. I think i personally believe, and I could be wrong, that a third term for Modi is inevitable. I don't see any wave of change happening right now because I'm a journalist who's on the ground and who's talking to people. And there are people who tell me that they might have lost their jobs by the end of the day. Modi gave them a Ram temple. I meet those kind of people as well. Uh, so I fear that this democracy that we once took great pride in, the land of Gandhi, the land of democracy, the world's greatest democracy, and Modi calls it the mother of democracy, it will just be a democracy on paper. And the elections that we are going to have here on will be a rubber stamp election. And the worst part is that the world will not be able to do anything about it because the world needs India as a bulwark against China. It needs its support on Russia. So it is allowing Modi to get away with almost every violation that he will do, or he plans to in the next couple of years of his third term.